From athletes to authors, innovators to icons, we connect with those who help shape the South's culture, revealing the stories of their lives, their journeys, their triumphs and tragedies, what molded them into who they are today. Broadcasting across the Southeast, telling the South stories. This is where their stories live. Authentically off-script and personally illuminating. This is Audibles with Jason Scarborough. This week on Audibles, an Audibles double feature. First up, Deuce Alexander. Then later, Zxavian Harris.
So Douglasville, Georgia, that's where you grew up. So what was it like to grow up there in Douglasville?
It was good. It's a great town to live in. Grew up, both my parents and my sister, just being in the area is definitely a great environment. Just a great place to live.
What parts of kind of growing up in that community would you say kind of shaped you into not just who you are as a person, but maybe even as a player?
Probably just like the community, just seeing like everybody in the community, like they all friendly with each other. Like I know a lot of people, like I honestly know the whole town, like just building relationships with people to kind of help me build relationships in life. Like, so that's what I say.
Do you remember when you first fell in love with football?
When I was maybe 2-3 years old.
2 or 3 years old.
And my dad, he used to have a lot of stories about how he used to just like toss me the football all the time, like just catching it. And I honestly, I played my first contact sport at 4 years old. So
really? Did your dad play football?
Yeah, he played in the college, he played in the NFL, he played for 49ers and the Saints for a couple of years.
Oh, so you had to play football.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
So your dad was probably your first favorite football player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there a turning point when you were playing high school where you kind of, I don't know, the light bulb went off and you go, okay, I can do this for a Power 5 school? Was there a moment that happened?
Probably the beginning of my junior year, because like freshman and sophomore year, I was like on the shorter end and I was going through growing pains. I couldn't really run and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, I don't know. But then junior year, I kind of hit my growth spurt and then college just started rolling. I'm like, okay, maybe I can make a living out of this. So yeah, junior year of college. I mean, not college, high school.
Was there somebody when you were in high school, a receiver that you're like, that's who I'm modeling my game after?
Justin Jefferson. I still model my game after him, so definitely him. Yes, sir.
Was there a memory or a game while you were at Douglas High School there in Georgia that kind of stands out like, man, that was a favorite moment of mine when I played?
My senior year, we played Southpaw, and they were our rivals. I had like 8 catches for like 230, 3 touchdowns. So yeah, that was my favorite game, favorite memory from high school.
It's a pretty good night.
Yes, sir. Yeah, great night. Senior night, family, they all walked me on the fields. The senior night, coach crying and stuff, hugging, like just great memories. So yeah, that one.
So now I want to see you get 230 here in a game.
Most definitely. It's on the way.
Especially after this.
Yeah. Yes,
What was the recruiting process? I mean, every recruiting process for everybody, I mean, everybody has a different story, but for you, like, what was your experience like in the whole recruiting process?
Yeah, recruiting for me, it started off pretty slow in high school. Like, I didn't get my first offer to the end of junior year. And I ended like junior year 5 offers, but I ended up having 27 at the end of it. But just a lot of schools, they said I was too small, like wasn't fast enough, and like they didn't think I was gonna grow. They was like, I need to develop more. So I wasn't really getting recruited. And I started running track, and it started helping my recruitment process out so they can see like I can't really run. So after they seen that, it started rolling in more. But yeah, it was definitely a tough little period recruitment wise.
It's a lot of pressure too.
And the transfer portal I was just starting like when I was coming up. So it was like, yeah, we want some guys that got experience right now. We'll come back to you later if you're still here. So it was like kind of stuff like that.
So how would you describe your experience at Wake Forest and what was the tipping point? You mentioned transfer portal just now. What was it about Ole Miss where you said, all right, I got to go there?
Wake Forest is a great place. Like North Carolina is like just a great state to live in. I love the area, loved all the people around there. Like it was just a great school. Like I enjoyed my 2 years there. But at the end of my second year, like my coach, he kind of retired, and like the coach staff, it was a big change. And so I was like, okay, if I have to impress a new coach staff, I might as well do it at another school, like try something new. And then like Ole Miss was at the top of my list just because like they came here, they played us, like they kind of packed out the whole away side. I'm like, dang, they travel like this in the SEC. And I got to see like their offense like live and see what the stuff they did, they received. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely a school I want to be at. And yeah, I can build a great relationship with them and made the decision to come here.
I'd say you fit in pretty well so far.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
Now, Oxford's a little bit of a culture shock for some when they first. I've heard that a lot from different players from different parts of the country when they come here. They're like, man, it's a culture shock. Was it that way for you?
Yeah, definitely was.
Was it? What was the biggest shock?
You talking like in terms of like football or just like living?
Either one, like just the city or just football.
The city, it was definitely a little different. So like where I'm from, like from Atlanta, Georgia. So it's like a smaller, like, and the food, like kind of, I had to get used to like different food spots up here, like because in Georgia we got a lot of good food places, but here it's like I had to get used to it. So
Lane Kiffin, normally that's kind of an answer, like, okay, I had to come because Coach Kiffin, the quarterback whisperer, the wide receiver whisperer. Can you remember your first interaction with Coach Kiffin?
Yeah, it was on my visit when I came up here, and we was just talking. We built a great relationship in that little meeting, that little short time span. And like I knew, like I committed after the meeting. Like I just knew, like that was a guy I wanted to play for. I love his personality, the way he acts, like the way he interacts with players and stuff. I got to watch one of the practices, and they actually like dunked for the practice to be over. So it was just like, it was just a great little environment to be in. So I felt welcome, definitely. Yeah.
What kind of impression did he make on you? Like, was he making jokes with you? Was he real serious?
Yeah, he was making jokes. I kind of like brought up like him on Twitter and social media and stuff, like the stuff he was posting. I was telling him it was like funny, and he was like telling me the backstory of that. So yeah.
Now you've posted some solid production so far here this season. So is there a catch or a moment you look back at so far with Ole Miss where you go, kind of like going back to asking you the question about high school, where the light bulb went off and you go, okay, I can make an impact on this team. I can make a difference. Was there a moment that happened for you?
Probably my first like touch at Ole Miss. They gave me a jet sweep. I took it for a little good gain. I was like, okay, yeah, I like the way they like to get the ball in my hand and stuff. They use me in different ways. So that was definitely a turning point right there.
When defenses are getting tired, and Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin's offense is known for tempo, and we've seen that since the LSU game, right? And when you see a defense getting tired, like everybody has a different mind, but what are you thinking in your mind when you see them hands on their hips, hands on their knees, losing their lunch, not to be too gross, but I mean, you looking over there and they're gassed. And so what's going through your mind when you see that?
Excited when I see that. Yeah, I definitely I lock eyes with coach and be like, hey, coach, look at him. Like, look at him. Yeah, let's get him right here. Like stuff like if you see they tired, just keep going. Let's keep going faster, keep getting plays, attacking the guys we see can't handle the tempo.
Now, you've had a couple of long catches. You had a 35-yarder. When you're looking the ball in on those long catches, is it a situation where the crowd gets quiet, everything? I've heard different. Trey Harris said that to us, that everything gets quiet, like it's slow motion. Does it work that way with you, or is like, no, it's all coming quick?
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Like during the game, I honestly don't hear anything except for like the football. Like I don't hear the crowd, I can't hear anything. But when the ball's in the air, it does kind of slow down a little bit. Like I don't think it's too fast. Like I got used to like looking the ball all the way in, like just letting it relax, just playing my part, not trying to overthink it. So yeah, it definitely slows down. How
do you balance consistency in terms of going for that big play? Or, hey, we need a third down to keep the chains moving. When your quarterback's in trouble and you're like, hey, we need a third down. Because a lot of receivers, they want that big play, right? You want the big play. So how do you balance that with, hey, we got to get a third down. We got to get a conversion here.
Just trying not to get too greedy, just letting the game come to me, like not trying to go after it, like not trying to make the big play, just let it come to me. And when the quarterback needs me, and I know it's a situation where he needs me, I just want him to believe in me, like, and trust me enough to get me the ball, like throw me the ball, be like, I'm go to Deuce here on third down or fourth down, whatever the situation is. So I just putting trust into him.
The wide receiver room is deep at Ole Miss, so how do you see yourself the rest of the year making contributions to the team?
Yeah, the room is pretty deep, but we all like fit into a role. We all got the same goal in the room. That's just going 1-0. And I see myself fitting in to like wherever they need me to be, whatever they need me to do. I'm just willing to sacrifice whatever to go 1-0 every week.
So you're a younger guy on the team. And so younger guys, you want to find your voice, but at the same time, you're still learning. So how do you balance trying to, voice your opinion, voice what you think about, what the defense is doing, what kind of play we should run? How do you balance that being a young player, but also you're trying to assert some leadership? It's kind of a sticky spot to be in, isn't it?
I kind of I'm not really a big talker, but if it's something like I got to say or like I believe in, I feel like they believe in me enough to listen to what I got to say and like just hear me out. And just, in the off season, we built a lot of trust with each other. Like we got to be around each other on the field, off the field, like just hearing me talk. Like they'll definitely trust me on the field to hear me.
Don't go anywhere. Audibles returns in a moment here on the Spirit Media Network.
From our view on this farm, food security is national security. Our nation must have a sustainable food source. Keeping the supply chain moving and food on our grocery store shelves by growing the cleanest food in the world.
We're only one of thousands, but we are united as one to grow the food, fiber, and shelter you need every day because Mississippi needs us. Mississippi needs farmers, the farm families of Mississippi.
At Atmos Energy, we believe affordable, reliable, and efficient natural gas is essential to achieving a low-carbon energy future. We're committed to helping protect the environment by providing smart choice solutions to help customers reduce energy use and lower their carbon footprint. Get a rebate up to $600 off qualifying high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
I stand alone with fire inside, with passion burning in my veins.
What part of your game do you think, or do you feel, is most underrated? Your route running, your speed, hands? Like, what do you feel is the most underrated in your game?
My ability to like attack the ball in the air and like just make contested catches. Cause I was like reading a couple things, like fans was kind of surprised, like, dang, he can jump like that, or he can be the 50-50 ball guy. So like, that's definitely something that's underrated in my game, I feel like.
Now, how do you handle adversity? Like, you know, when, man, I should have caught that, or man, I should have ran a different route. Like you drop it, or I don't know, somebody knocks it loose. I mean, how do you kind of immediately forget that, you know, go to the next play? I mean, how do you handle that?
Yeah, me and my dad, we call it next play mentality. Like if you're thinking about the next play, moving on to the other one, it's going to affect that play and affect your game, the rest of the game. So just kind of like just trying to flush it out, be like, all right, let's go. I got the next one. Just keep moving forward. Don't think about it too much.
I'm going to go lighthearted on you here for a second. I asked this question last year. Who's the best trash talker on the team?
Trash talker on the team. Keywan Lacey. Yeah.
I'm going to tell him that.
That's cool. You can tell him that. Yeah, he be popping it. Yeah.
He wears that title proudly.
Yeah.
Who's second best? Is it you?
TJ Daugherty.
TJ?
Yeah, TJ Daugherty. Yeah.
Who's the funniest on the team?
Me.
You are?
Gotta be me.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I lighten the room. I make a lot of people smile and laugh.
So what do you do to lighten the room? Give me an idea. Come on, man.
I don't know. Like, I don't really have like a tactic or anything. I can't share the sauce.
So on game day, are you more of a like quiet, focus, get in my corner kind of guy? Are you like listening to music? Are you like, let's get hype, that kind of thing? Like, which guy are you?
I'm not really a like get hype type of guy, but I do like to listen to music. But it's usually like calming music, like calm myself down, not getting too hype, like going in there, like doing something out of my mind, out of pocket or anything. And I'm not really to myself, but I don't really talk much for the game. I try to like lock in, focus, stay in my corner. But yeah, I'm one of those.
No one sees all the hours, you know, when you're working, when you're practicing, when you're taking throws, watching film, no one sees all of that. So I asked you before we started the interview, because it's kind of an easy day for you guys today. Like, what do you do when, you know, you're not practicing and you're lifting weights and you play video games, right?
I play video games. I play Call of Duty on my free time. And I also have a puppy. I got a French bulldog. He's 6 months. I named him Draco. Draco. He a handful. I'm telling you, that boy so bad. So yeah, he keep me busy. He keep me active off the field. So yeah.
Dream touchdown celebration. You can't get flagged. You can't get in trouble with coach. Do whatever you want. Game-winning, touchdown, final seconds. The cameras are on you. You can do whatever you want to and not get flagged and not get in trouble with a coach. What are we seeing?
I'm jumping in the crowd, going to the family section where my mom's at. We're going to do our little signature dance we do together.
Like a little Lambo leap, right, into the crowd. And then you and mom do a dance.
Signature dance.
You want to do it for us here?
It's a little embarrassing. I can't even show it. I ain't gonna.
Have you done it have you done it yet?
I've never done it in public. No, it's just me and her thing off the field. But if I had a chance, I'd do it.
Will you do it on your next touchdown catch?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'll be watching.
All right.
I'm gonna text everybody at Ole Miss and say, look, Deuce told me he was gonna do the TD celebration and I didn't see it.
I might. I got you.
I'm gonna be watching now.
All right.
So if Hollywood made a movie, I love this question. If Hollywood made a movie about Deuce Alexander and your life, who would play you?
I don't know. Probably, Eric Singleton. Yeah, that's my guy. So he knows me the best. We grew up together. So I say him. And I feel like it'd be vice versa. So
Denzel as your dad?
Yeah, Denzel can get in, or Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is your dad?
Because my dad funny and Kevin Hart real funny. But he is a little shorter than my dad, like 6'3". So I don't know if he can play.
Denzel then, man. You got to go Denzel. So if you weren't playing football, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
I definitely still be in school, like trying to pursue my dream, like still like in some football stuff, like because my dad's a trainer and I probably want to be a trainer, like on my own football facility, like complex, stuff like that, training guys, so that.
So my final question for you, when you look back years from now and Ole Miss fans are talking about Deuce Alexander, like what do you want them to remember about you?
I guess I'd say that like I was a great guy off the field. Like I love like helping out the community and stuff. Like I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and stuff. I don't like being put on camera a lot for stuff I do, but I'm just a great guy off the field, not just on.
It's been fun watching your journey so far, and I look forward to seeing how the rest of the story unfolds. Thanks for sitting down with us, man, and I'm going to be watching for that touchdown celebration.
I got you.
All right, Deuce.
All right. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Audibles returns in a moment here on the Spirit Media Network.
Mississippi farmers raise over 800,000 head of cattle each year. We take care of our livestock so you get what's good for your family on your table. We are only one of thousands, but we are united as one to grow the food, fiber, and shelter you need every day. Mississippi needs farmers. The farm families of Mississippi.
At Atmos Energy, we believe affordable, reliable, and efficient natural gas is essential to achieving a low-carbon energy future. We're committed to helping protect the environment by providing smart choice solutions to help customers reduce energy use and lower their carbon footprint. Get a rebate up to $600 off qualifying high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Looking for your next unforgettable experience? Come explore Cypress Point, Mississippi's premier event venue, offering breathtaking spaces for weddings, gatherings, and special moments. Get wild on our one-of-a-kind safari tours, where adventure is just a ride away. Then kick back at the tavern, where great food, cold drinks, and good times are always on the menu. And don't miss the live music every week at Cameron's Garage, the new hot spot for the best local tunes and late-night fun. Experience it all at Cypress Point, where memories are made and adventure is just the beginning.
Want to take college classes? It's not too late to register at Holmes CC. We have classes that start throughout the semester. You can sign up online or swing by one of our campuses anytime. Holmes Community College, where you could come tuition-free with a 20 on your ACT. Enroll today at holmescc.edu.
So growing up in Canton, and you played, we were talking before the interview, playing your high school ball at Germantown High School. So talk about your time playing high school ball at Germantown.
I really enjoyed it, especially like the people around it. It's like, I ain't gonna say it's similar to up here, but like it's almost like similar, like especially like the atmosphere and like the coaches as well. Like the coach is just not like a player coach. He wants you to develop and grow as a person too. So that's especially like Coach Ceramic, like we were talking about. That's really what made us connect. Cause like he was just actually like pouring into me.
Was there a moment when you were playing high school ball where you kind of a light bulb went off and you said, you know what, I could play at the next level?
I'll probably say like I've been hearing it from like since probably before high school, but like I really didn't buy into it until like 11th grade, probably the beginning or middle of 11th grade. Yeah, when I said, I could do this.
What was it in 11th grade that kind of clicked where you went, okay,
I think after COVID, during COVID, that's when I got all my offers and stuff. So when school came back around, I just started thinking about it some more and just hearing, you know, how my family was talking about it. I just, you know, just put on the hard hat.
Put on the hard hat. When did you hit your growing spurt?
I grew from like 5'8" to like 6'4", between 8th and 9th grade.
That should have been your first indication right there, right?
Yeah. But the whole time in middle school, I didn't say I was the tallest, but like it was other people that was taller than me in middle school. Or after that summer, coming into 9th grade, that's when I just grew past everybody.
Yeah, because when you walked in, I'm like, yeah, he's every bit of 6'7". That's what you're still 6'7", right?
I'm probably 6'7.5", probably like 6'8". Ain't no telling. I haven't got measured in a minute.
So you think you're closer to 6'8", maybe?
Yeah.
So what did staying in state and choosing Ole Miss, being a Mississippi guy, playing high school ball here, being from here, like what did that mean for you to stay in state and commit to Ole Miss?
I'd probably say first my loyalty to Mississippi. Like I didn't want to go too far from my family anyway, so like this only 2 hours from here, this still seemed far. But like I ain't want to leave them, and it just being in Mississippi is just something I need.
And you had some offers from some big time programs, some other big time programs.
Yeah, I had little offers from Georgia, Alabama, LSU. They in Tennessee and State were like my top 6 in Ole Miss.
So was it staying close to home that ultimately was the reason you said, all right?
Yeah, and plus they had Ole Miss that just had that bond with me and stuff, just feeling like family.
Who was it that recruited you the hardest here at Ole Miss?
Coach Joyner and Bo Nix. Before he had left, he was here. He came to my basketball practice, and he used to sit there and just watch me practice. So yeah, he was definitely the one that recruited me the hardest.
Now come on, be honest. The reason you stayed home is so you can go home and get some of that home cooking whenever you want to. Come on.
Yeah, no, he ain't lying. I'd love to go home a couple of times, especially like before Thanksgiving. Like I think this year we're gonna have Thanksgiving like a weekend earlier, just for me to be able to come home and eat. Cause like I ain't eat last Thanksgiving for that. So like, you know, I'm ready for this.
Yeah, because you guys are getting ready for the Egg Bowl. So you didn't get a chance to have a true Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, I haven't had a good home cooked meal in a little minute.
Who cooks for you? Your favorite thing to eat during Thanksgiving? Is it
my mom?
Your mom?
Yeah, she be cooking everything since I was a baby.
What's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
Probably like the mixture of like the dressing, mac and cheese, and ham. I mean not ham, but the turkey. That's probably the mixture. I ain't gonna say I be mixing it up, but like I be having a little mix up sometimes.
You ever had fried turkey? You know, fried turkey. Oh yeah.
And my dad be doing the fried turkey though.
Yeah, that's the way to go. You've got a rare frame for a defensive tackle. So, you know, when did the moment, you talked about high school, but when did it snap here at Ole Miss, it click? You know, my size at that position is a major advantage.
Oh yeah, probably when I first got here, my freshman year, especially like fall camp. So you know, you have to go against, you know, freshmen. They had to go against, be the scout team. You had to go against the ones. So like, I was on the scout team for like probably not a whole week, just cause how I play. I don't think about my size. I just think about just go get the ball, and it was just a struggle for offenses to stop. When
you look back at your freshman year here at Ole Miss, and of course now you're a senior, when you look back at freshman year to now, what would you say is the biggest change that you've seen in yourself?
I'd say maturity, to be able to grow from mistakes and stuff. And, you can look back at it and say, yeah, I did that, but like what I can do now, I feel like it just made me more hungrier.
And you've gone from kind of a rotational guy to now a starter. So when you finally were named starter, like, take me to that moment. Like, was it even more motivation for you to kind of amp it up?
Yeah, a little bit, but like before it became a starter, I already had like that mindset of like starter mentality, like work like you a starter, or like when you're working up to it. So like I already had that mindset, so I was just waiting for my time.
Is there a teammate here when you got here that kind of served as kind of like that big brother, kind of showing you how to practice?
When I first got here, it was KD Hill, Sid Johnson, Tavius Robinson. They were like the main three I used to look up to, and like they had that, that mindset like this what you have to do, and I agree with them. Then after when they left, it was JJ Pegues.
What's the biggest lesson you took from JJ?
I ain't gonna lie, JJ, he a funny dude, so like it's probably a couple, but I give you like one. Just stay humble and like have fun doing it. Like have fun with it. Like don't have it just be miserable every day. Just have fun with it.
JJ has fun no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
The mayor of Oxford, that's what they were calling. They still call him mayor of Oxford?
Yeah. Every time you come down here.
It's a big adjustment going from Germantown High School to play in the SEC. So what was the biggest adjustment for you to be like, all right, we got to move it forward here?
I'd probably say, especially coming from high school, at first it was like my weight. Cause when I first got here, I was like 378, almost 380. But I just say weight-wise and like tempo, they whole tempo structure was just different from high school. But like, other than like striking, all the other stuff, it didn't really change. The only thing I had to really work on was just my pad level.
We were talking before the interview, you're kind of dealing with a little bit of a nagging issue right now. How do you keep your body like well and healthy like week to week? Because it's a grind in the SEC. So what do? You more of a cold bath type guy or?
Yeah, cold tub, hot tub, and just a little stem there, here and there, and like the stretching.
A lot of stretching.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things they offer here at Ole Miss and the Manning Center to kind of help you get over those bumps and bruises. They've got all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah, we got a big support system. They don't slack on that. They have times and stuff for us to come up here if you got banged up. People get banged up and want to like, yo, I need my rest day, so I don't have to, go up there for treatment. But nah, when you get banged up and they see you banged up, we're gonna have a time before you come up there this time for you to get treatment.
Now, I was joking with you, but I guess I was kind of serious too. I was like, all right, Mr. Big block kick, big kick block, because you've kind of developed this knack for blocking kicks. It's a timing and mechanics thing. So kind of walk us through your mindset and the mechanics that go behind being able to be really good at blocking kicks.
I just say, just go get it. Like, just go get it. Yeah, it's special team, so you only get one play after a couple, especially off of defenses. I don't like when it gets scored on. Then how people just, that will shows you how you is after the defensive touchdown. Like after that on a field goal block. So like how I be feeling, I be getting like, I gotta go. I might have just mess it up or go block the ball or something like that. So like, I be doing that. I don't know.
It helps me in almost 6'8" too, doesn't it?
Yeah, that length. They don't know how to stop it for real.
Do you remember the first time that you really felt like you changed the momentum of a football game here at Ole Miss? Do you remember a moment like that?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they blocked it so they won't go to overtime.
I remember that block. Yeah, that's a big moment.
That one in Penn State. We shut Penn State down with their block kick. They didn't want to play no more for real.
Did you talk trash that game?
Penn State?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I did. I probably did.
Don't go anywhere. Audibles returns in a moment here on the Spirit Media Network.
From the seed and the soil grows row after row. We take care of this land using just the right amount of our natural resources and never more than we need.
We are only one of thousands, but we are united as one to grow the food, fiber, and shelter you need every day. Because Mississippi needs us. Mississippi needs farmers, the farm families of Mississippi.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas from Atmos Energy. It's efficient and reliable energy that's essential for today and generations to come. You can count on affordable natural gas to help you save money and keep you comfortable while fueling your dream home. So make the smart choice and talk to a builder today about including natural gas. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
I stand alone with fire and sun, with passion burning in my veins.
Family owned and operated since 1986, Lakeside Molding has become the trusted source of architectural products throughout the South. They offer fine interior architectural moldings, custom millwork, and cabinet doors designed and handcrafted in Flowwood. Their showroom on Lakeland Drive is stocked with today's most sought-after interior details, including corbels, post, fireplace mantles, bath vanities, mirrors, and much more. Tim Shoemaker and his staff work closely to meet client needs for new construction, restoration, and remodeling projects. Lakeside Molding, where details make the difference.
This season, you've recorded sacks and even an interception so far. Which one of those means the most to you, and why?
I'll probably say sack-wise, because I do need some stats for my personal work stuff. But like the interception was cool, because like I was the first one out the whole team to get the interception first. So like it was a big old thing. I really got the first pick. I wasn't expecting me to even be the first one to get a pick out of the whole squad. Like, yeah, that was a big moment for me.
It's got to be so much fun when you get on the sideline and get to celebrate a big man interception, right?
That was my first time dunking the ball, so I had to do my big one.
When you line up from an opposing SEC offensive lineman, like, what's the first thing that when you size them up, that you're looking to exploit?
Like, they leverage, or like how they sit, and like if they overset or not, and like how they use their hands. That's really about it. Other than that, they just really going off me because they got to block me.
Do you have a favorite move? You more of a bull rush guy, swim move?
I'm probably like right now, a swim move. That's what I really showing on tape.
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta set it up. So I'll probably swim move.
Defensive tackle is such a tough position, and to stay mentally locked in, especially here in the SEC, it's a grind. So how do you, in that position, I mean, being in the trenches every snap, how do you stay mentally prepared and locked in?
Just do your job. Like, it's a job you have to do, especially nowadays, NIL, all this stuff coming in, it's basically a job. So I just go in, like I said, hard hat, just do your job, do every single play at the same time. Don't be bored with it.
What's your film study routine like? You study a lot of film during the week?
Yeah, so like I'll be studying film probably like before everybody else come in. Like before our group get to meet up together every morning, I'll probably sit there and watch a couple of our old practices, some of the cut-ups, like how I can get better at my stances and stuff, or like watch the O-line cut up.
You may not want to answer this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Who's the toughest offensive lineman so far in your career that you've faced where you just couldn't figure out? You couldn't figure it out for whatever reason. You may have figured it out later on in the game, but where you just had a time with this guy. Like, is there somebody that stands out?
I ain't gonna say in the game, but like at practice, I'll say like my freshman year, that old line that had with Matt Corral, because I never like seen them or like actually like been against them. So when I was here before they actually left and doing fall camp, that's, I think, the center Jam. Yeah, he was like the one that really had to toughen me up in the SEC. Cause like he used to have them paws, and he always used to shoot them at me before I even get my hands up. Yeah, I had to get on my P's and Q's.
When you say shoot them paws, what do you mean? Like he grabbed that jersey and twist you?
He just grabbed. He don't even twist. He just knew how I came in my freshman year. I didn't know how to use my hands. I was just, of raw talent. So he was the one that really woke me up to using my hands for real to prevent stuff like that. Cause every time I used to come out the ball, he used to just hit me dead in my chest.
Toughen you up, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So it's 3rd and short. Game's on the line. Tell me what's going through your mind as a defensive tackle.
31 game on the line. Through my mind, AJE, alignment job eyes. That's really about it. Then snap, look at the picture, all that, and like just put everything in this one play. Just do it.
Do you talk to yourself to get yourself kind of geared up? Do you do that? Did your teammates, you guys talk to each other to kind of get you amped up for these big 3rd down plays?
Not really, because like we already know, like coming into it, like what we have to do. I say like the only person that really do that is the coaches. Sometimes we do sit there, like we come as our players sit there and talk, like hype each other up, but like all we on the field, we just be enjoying each other, like on the field, playing the same game. So like it's just that brotherhood, just being on the field was really just, I want to be better, like for him on some stuff.
You become a veteran leader on this team now, a senior. You talked about KD and JJ making an impact on you, kind of being kind of that big brother. How do you want to have an impact on these younger guys now as one of the elder statesmen?
My impact is just to have them like to have that mental keep going. Cause like they get to a certain spot, especially they haven't did it before, they want to sit there and stop. Like it's uncomfortable for them. All I'm gonna just say, just keep pushing. Like it's not gonna hurt. It's probably gonna, pain temporary, but like you can still push through it.
How do you balance being a vocal leader and then leading by example? Do you do both of those, or?
I'll probably say I'm more of a lead by example guy, especially on the field, cause like you can like ask a bunch of people like how he runs to the ball, and like I got a couple coaches that sit there and talk, say yeah, he a big dude, but he can run to the ball.
I've been impressed with this defense. You guys lost a lot of pieces, but obviously you came back, several others, and you guys have shown some real fight, particularly in the red zone as the season has progressed. So what's that mentality when the field shrinks and teams get close to that green zone or red zone, whichever one you want to call it? What's the mentality with the defense?
Just give us another opportunity. There's another play just to stop them. That's all I would really be asking in the red zone. I want to take really one play, so they keep giving me opportunity.
Don't go anywhere. Audibles returns in a moment here on the Spirit Media Network.
Mississippi farmers raise over 800,000 head of cattle each year. We take care of our livestock so you get what's good for your family on your table. We are only one of thousands, but we are united as one to grow the food, fiber, and shelter you need every day. Mississippi needs farmers. The farm families of Mississippi.
At Atmos Energy, we believe affordable, reliable, and efficient natural gas is essential to achieving a low-carbon energy future. We're committed to helping protect the environment by providing smart choice solutions to help customers reduce energy use and lower their carbon footprint. Get a rebate up to $600 off qualifying high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Is there someone in the locker room that you kind of have as an accountability brother that pushes you and you push them?
Womack. Yeah. So since he been here, we've been pushing each other.
Yeah.
Especially as the team runs. Me and him usually always be in the front of the pack.
How do you see, what role do you want to play continuing down the path here this season with helping this defense? Like, how do you see yourself helping this defense as the season progresses?
Like playing, like my role, I say just like not being a foundation, basically. Like, as I keep pushing, y'all gonna push with me, or y'all gonna just be there just for them to come with me. Just can't leave them behind. So like bring everybody to the family, like to the dinner.
I'm gonna go lighthearted on you. I've heard two different answers on this. Hoping you can break the tie. Who's the biggest trash talker on the team?
Cootis.
Cootis, offensive lineman.
Yeah.
He's the biggest trash talker.
I give it to him.
Deuce Alexander told us that Keywan Lacey talks a lot of trash.
Keywan do, but like how my experience of like being on the field with Cootis, especially on field goal, is definitely Cootis on my experience. I never heard Keywan. That's the thing.
He's too quiet.
Nah, Cootis not quiet. It's like
quiet.
Nah, not on the field. Like I said, it's that competitive mode. It's like it's a whole different switch.
So he flips a switch when it's game time.
Yeah.
So what kind of mode are you more quiet when you flip that switch, kind of angry, kind of on the edge?
Just flip a switch and just whatever the field have me feeling, I just do it. I just really can't explain it. It be happy, mad, sad, all of it.
How do you prepare for game day? Are you more of a quiet guy? You got headphones, you got music going, like, or you just go get in a corner by yourself and you're focused? Like how do you get ready for game day?
I say like I'm between like music, non-music, and sometimes I just sit there and just listen to the things around me while thinking of what I have to do with my job, or like music, just sit there, just listen to it. You know, I don't know. I just be ready for the moment. It's
been an interesting journey so far for you, and a lot has been made about Coach Kiffin and what he's done here at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is, since Kiffin has been here, Coach Kiffin's been here, they've been talked about among the national brands and blue bloods, so to speak. It's kind of interesting because you were here not too long after Kiffin got here in Oxford. So when you look at Coach Kiffin and what he's done for Ole Miss, and you've kind of had a front row seat to that the last few years, and seeing where he's placed Ole Miss, how he's positioned the Ole Miss football program, how gratifying is it for you? How rewarding is it to kind of see that progression since you've been here at Ole Miss?
It very much is rewarding. Like, Kiffin is a businessman, so like watching him do the moves that he do, it like not shocks me, but it inspires me, because like he the only one I know that would do that. Kiffin is like his own. That's Kiffin. He can't make no other Kiffin. He probably got siblings and stuff that's named Kiffin, but you just can't, that's Kiffin.
You have a favorite moment with Coach Kiffin so far? A funny moment you can share with us?
Nah, probably not.
Not on camera?
Not on camera.
Everybody keeps saying that, not on camera.
It's a funny dude. He just funny. When you actually just listen to him and have a conversation with him, he's just a funny guy.
All right, so we talked about your interception and your fumble recovery, your block kicks. So dream touchdown celebration scenario. Scoop and score, Zxavian Harris to win the game. You can't get flagged. You're not going to get in trouble with Coach Kiffin. You're not going to get in trouble with anybody. And you can do whatever you want as a touchdown celebration. Cameras are on you. What do we see in that celebration?
I don't know. I might do the worm.
The worm?
Yeah.
You're 6'8". How are you going to do the worm?
Be surprised. That's what I'm saying. This is why I do it.
No, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't want you to do it right now. No.
No, I can do the worm for sure.
So I want to see you, if you have a scoop and score this year, I want you to remember this interview.
Yeah.
I want to see the worm.
For sure. I'm gonna
if they give you a flag, man, I got you, man. I got you. Blame it on me. But I want to see the worm from Big Man if you have a scoop and score to win the game. That's got to be the scenario, though.
Okay.
Because can't nothing happen if you done won the game, right? They can't flag you, right? Nothing can happen at that point. What would it mean for you to have your name called in the NFL draft one day?
It would mean a lot, especially to my family and stuff. Like, for me, I'm the only one basically out my family in college right now. So, yeah, that would mean a lot for me just to hear my name on that board, seeing and everything, walking across the stage. It would mean a lot.
Do you have a team you would prefer to go to, or does it matter?
No, but like my team that I would like, my team is like the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks.
Seahawks?
Yeah.
Why the Seahawks?
I don't know. I've been like, when the Legion of Boom came around, all them, that's when I really was like, focusing on them. So like, yeah, they've been my team ever since. Probably now, they fighting right now, but they still my team.
The Seahawks. I thought you were going to say somebody like Saints or somebody like.
My family like the Saints, the 49ers, and Green Bay. Those are 3 teams they like.
That's spread out, man.
And I say it's like probably a couple. They say Ravens.
And then with you being in Seattle, I mean, y'all are spread out, man.
They got their teams.
So my final question for you, man, it's been such a fun journey to watch your career at Ole Miss here so far. If fans remember one thing about Zxavian Harris when they're talking about you years from now, what do you want them to say about your time here at Ole Miss?
Probably the loyalty like that I have for them, you know, like the effort, the blue collarness, just, you know, me being me, like the realness.
Being loyal, staying in state to play for your in-state school. And man, it's been so fun to watch your career so far. And I'm wishing you the best the rest of this season and the rest of your time here at Ole Miss. And hope you get that name called. I'll be watching.
Thank you.
Appreciate you doing this, man.
No problem. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
All right, man. I said these players are going to come in here and be like, man, I thought we were done with practice for today, man.
You ready?
You know?
Hey.
He's every bit of 6'7", is he not?
Say something for me.
Yeah. You hear me?
Checkity check. All right. Last one of the day.
Real stories, real legends. The South's own storytelling show. Join us next week for another episode of Audibles with Jason Scarborough.